So the group that's coming in, you're going to come up with your flask and your bowl. So the flask we don't use quite yet, so just put it to the side, on this side, for instance, of the investment table. This part we're going to be here, and we're going to put our tray right next to the investment table. So we technically have two stations. What's sitting in our bowl? We got our water going, and now we have the investment, and it's sitting in there. Again, now that we're ready to go, the back side's closed, I'm going to open this side, and I'm ready to go. The goal here, though, is to make sure that we minimize our exposure, so I don't put this all the way up. And when you go to mix the powder, you need to make sure that the timer is ready to go, because how much time do we have? 7 minutes. By that time, it's going to get really thick. Now, again, this is add that little bit of extra water in there, and I think we'll be in good shape. What we're going to be using today is a dark room timer that I had from the past, because we don't care what happens to it. The way it works is there's an on-off switch, and when it gets to the end, if you hear that, your 7 minutes is up. So hopefully you're done and it's decided by the time that one goes. You turn it to the off position, you move the one that has the little handle, move it back to the 7 minutes, and then as soon as you hit on, you'll see that the second hand is going to sweep. Okay? So that gives you a big dial to be able to see where it's sweeping to. So as soon as you have this ready, you set it. One of your team members, Jesus, it looks like you're on the timer, and this is your on-off switch right there. So you're going to make contact. If you're going to be doing it, as soon as that powder starts, ready, go, and I'm going to mix it in with the water. Because once that chemical reaction starts, it's no going back. So here, we're going to mix it in the fume hood where it's powdery until it's all moist. Once it's moist, the danger is greatly reduced. It's not like you're going to splatter, you're not going to inhale the splatter. So then move it out quickly. I'll move it. Someone behind me closes the door, because as I'm mixing, the next group, group 2, can go in the back now and can measure their investment to go through. See how I'm done with the fume hood now? So here, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be stirring around. Make sure you're holding this batter and you're moving it around. You're scraping it all off the bottom. Just until everything's moist. Once everything's moist, it's got a nice, smooth consistency. Get all the batter off. And we're ready to go to the investment table for our first degassing. Next.